What nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and get today's manga nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for One Piece chapter 1166. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we're at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little puppet kitty who's somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitties, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked fall anime season in full swing, in which we are covering Digimon, Gotcha Kuda, Boku no Hero Academia Final Season, Spy Family Season 3, and tomorrow we're going to be covering Togenaki and Sanda, and there's even more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So it looks like this week we are going to be concluding God Valley. So what we'll do here is we're going to cover this chapter, and then we'll give our thoughts on the chapter and then our thoughts on God Valley as a whole. So let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. But first, we got a really pretty color spread here. Yeah, and yes, I did see the cover for this issue of Weekly Shonen Jump. I'm very, very surprised that TCB didn't put it here. Really surprised about that, because it has Luffy, and then it has Garp, Rox, and Roger. And yeah, Rox's color palette. First thing I thought of when I saw that was, I was like, wait, is Rox like just an ultra instinct? That was the first thing I thought of, okay? And I know a lot of people are like, wait, is Rox like Buggy's dad? I know, and I kind of thought that too. As soon as people brought that up, I was like, oh my god, I could see it. I could see the vision. Because it's like, how is he Blackbeard's dad? Because his mama had like hair too. Just something very sus about all this. But anyways, now let's get into this chapter. And yes, I love that Yamato is here in this color spread. She looks adorable as hell. Here we go. Okay, so let's see what Oda has to say here in the notes. Spontini, one of my favorite pizza spots under my Uber Eats delivery range, and I celebrated by eating way more than I should. I am more of a Grubhub kind of girl. Yeah. I don't like Uber Eats. Uber Eats, there's just, at least the last time I used Uber Eats, which was a long ass time ago, there was like nothing there compared to like DoorDash and Grubhub. So yeah, the aftermath of the battle. So this chapter is titled New Tales. Okay, so this is after Rox got knocked the fuck out. Did they really break the curse? And yeah, Roger and Garp are totally knocked out. Come on, stay alive. This island is so. Yeah, the curse is gone. So they somehow got it out, but at what cost? Damn it, it's too late. Roger, Garp, run. You can't die here. Oh, yeah, there's one more thing I wanted to say. Thanks for stopping me. No! But yeah, so there is a way. I really feel like it's gonna be, it's gotta, in the case, you know, in the case of Ragnarok here, I got a feeling it's going to have something to do with Joy Boy. Just remember what Joy Boy is in terms of the legend. That the drums of liberation and how it frees the enslaved. And technically what we're seeing with the Giants of Elbaf is they're being enslaved by Imu. So it's like, that is like the thing that I could just see happening. And also, remember what Rock said. Rock said to Imu that he was scared of Joy Boy. So, yeah, he's scared of Joy Boy for a reason. I feel like that's got to be why, right? But anyways, how's Rox? You're worried about the enemy? I'm your enemy too. Rayleigh, tell me what happened to Rox. He was killed. Hurry, the island. Well, that's how they got off. Okay. Hurry, the island's collapsing. Don't let the pirates escape. Roger's ship is on the move. Fire! This event would leave no mark on the pages of history. The crumbling island was swallowed by the waves and consumed by fog, like curtains closing on a grand stage. There's Garp. There's Rox. There's Whitebeard. There's Lin. That was the essence of the God Valley incident. Let's go full speed ahead. There's Kaido with the silence, and the incident's wake lasted only a moment before a massive bolt of lightning split the heavens. Whoa, Will Shanks! And with that, the curtain rose for title of the chapter, new tales to unfold. Still? Hold it in. Just wait till Roger's up. Come on, Captain, I'm dying to open up the treasure chest. Roger, sorry to worry you guys. Yeah, we're thrilled. More importantly, check it out. Don't you care about me at all? Shaggy's safe and sound. Rayleigh got the girl. And we scored a ton of treasure to boot. What a great haul is right. What? Huh? Wait, what's the, it's coming from that chest. There's something in there. Open it carefully. Huh? So that's how Shanks got there! Yeah, a baby! Rock's pirates wiped out. Predictably, news coverage was falsified. So, Shanks was there from the very start. So, oh my god, so Roger raised Shanks as if it was his own child. Oh my god, the irony in all this, isn't it? How ironic is that? I feel so bad for Ace. I feel so bad for him. Because you have Rogers raising Shanks. And you didn't get that. Oh. Oh god, that is so ironic. And that's so sad. Oh, that's so sad. Predictably, news coverage was falsified. Only one aspect of the story was highlighted, the heroism of Garp, which is true. It says here that the Rock's pirates have been vanquished. Rox is dead. I knew it. Vice Admiral Garp is the strongest. Well, that is kind of true, though. Well, Roger helped him, but still. Garp, he's a hero. Grand Line Navy HQ. What the hell is this article? Vice Admiral Garp, I can't wait to get my hands on that Morgan's fella. Relax, Garp, he only wrote that stuff because the government paid him off. The world government and the Marines are massive organizations. If you count the member nations' armies, we're talking about tens of millions of soldiers worldwide. It's impossible to account for everyone's actions and motivations. So if the top brass ever do strike me as insane, I'd simply wait, oh my god, this is great. So if the top brass ever do strike me as insane, I'd simply turn a blind eye to it. Come again? It's just like I said, you're just another promotion-chasing fool. Shut up, what good can you do barking from the bottom of the cliff? Hey, you two, if you ever stray and get corrupted, I'll kill you myself. How reassuring. I guess that's what friends are for. I love Garp. So you're not quitting then, Garp? Idiot. There's still things at the bottom of the cliff that need a guard dog. I love Garp. Garp's like, dude, I'm not gonna let you corrupt motherfuckers, I'm not gonna let these corrupt mofos, take what I've worked so hard to protect. Nah. So now we're at Elbaf in the New World. Why? You again? Why? Letting you on my ship? How many times do I gotta tell you, Pipsqueak? You think I want to brat my crew? What is this? The guy I want ain't giving me the time of day, but his snot-nosed brat won't leave me alone. Hey, Rox, I think you're Nika. Well, he is not Nika. Nika, the warrior of liberation who will destroy the world while laughing. Destroy it? Destroy it? I'm going to be the king of the world. Besides, if anyone's got that sort of power, it's Harold. Huh? Listen up, Loki. Somewhere out there, the Galra are slumbering. They're an outrageous band of ravagers, and the only one who can put them back into play is your pops. I'm going to continue to rally the rogues of the world. So just imagine if Harold and I teamed up. Who could possibly stop us then? Wow, that's awesome. So why aren't you and Pop's allies already? Because of love. But I'm going to come back again and again. I don't care if it takes 100 or 200 meetings. Aww. On a certain island, it's a vicious assault. King Harold of Elbaf is. Have any civilians been harmed? No. He's attacked another giant, some thug. It's quite a brutal scene. You still don't get it? I understand. Really, I'm sorry. I'll never steal from humans again. You don't get it. None of you do. Huge trash heaps like you are responsible for the terrors in our race's history, and that's why we can't be trusted. We only desire to peacefully engage with the world now, but they can't trust that. Harold realizes that Rox was right the entire time. Your Highness, he's already out cold. I don't want to jeopardize the Elbaf's chances of joining the world government. That was my only reason for not helping him. I forsook my closest friend as he begged me for aid, and I left him to die. Yeah, feel like an asshole! You better feel like an asshole, Harold! Because Rox warned you! Rox warned you these fuckers were gonna backstab you! And take advantage of you! And he was right! Feel like shit! There's no turning back now. I will never, ever forgive a giant who does evil. Giant King loses it. Yep. Navy HQ, underground detention cell. I'm gonna quit the Marines, okay? And you? I despise you, okay? Harold, I've made up my mind, Ida. Elder Jarul, I don't care about appearances anymore. Hadrudin, Loki, you are both my precious sons. I want you to get along when I'm gone. And do what you can to support Elbaf. So Marineford HQ. Alright, here we go. The ship's from Elbaf. What? My apologies, King Harold, but my superiors have ordered me to not let you land. High-ranking Marines and leaders of the world government, I ask that you please to hear me out. He pulled out his horns! Holy shit! Allow me to atone for the sins of the past 1,000 years. I apologize for every wrong that the giant race has committed. The children of Elbaf are being raised to live without harming others, so that one day they may walk hand in hand with humanity. I do all this to prove our unwavering commitment to peace. I'll do whatever it takes to atone for our sins, even if it means becoming a slave. Oh! Is there light at the end of this tunnel? Oh, shit! I knew it! I knew it! Remember what I said? I theorized this a while ago. I said there was going to be a deal with Imu. You motherfucker, you had to open your big goddamn mouth. I knew there was going to be a deal with Imu. So, now that we have this here, remember, it was way back when the Knights were talking about Harold. About, mourning Harold's death. Now, I gotta wonder here. Because remember, we saw Imu take control of Harold. So, now this has got to tie into that, right? That's got to tie into that. But you fucker, you're retarded. You did not listen to Rox, you fucking idiot. You should have listened to Rox, and you didn't. So, I like the twist that Shanks, oh god, it's so ironic, isn't it? That Shanks was raised by the Roger pirates, and that Roger didn't raise, he abandoned Ace. Like, that is just so ironic. Oh my god. There is more to that. I need to see. There is more to that situation. Dude, you know what? I love freaking Garp. I already liked Garp before, but God, this chapter this whole arc made me, stand Garp even more than I already did. Garp is fucking amazing. He is a goddamn amazing character. And, you understand, why Garp is doing what he needs to do. Why he hasn't left the Marines and joined, say, the Revolutionary Army. Because he's like, dude, someone's got to protect the Marines from being, he is the last defense between the Marines and the rest of the corruption that's going on. That's what he's doing. That's what he is. Because I got a feeling at some point that he is going to lead a coup d'etat or something. Oh, that would be sick. Oh my God. If we get a situation where Garp leads a straight... Because we know Garp is recovering. We know that. But if we get something where, Garp and Smoker and them, and some of the other Marines get together and lead a coup d'etat, oh my fucking God, that would be sick. You have the Marines allying with the pirates for the coup d'etat to take down the world government. I could see that. I could freaking see that. I feel like that's gonna be part of this final battle. Is a straight up coup d'etat. I do. I can see it. And I feel like that's what Garp is doing. In a way, is kind of preparing it. It's kind of preparing for it. That's what I kind of feel like is going on. But this though. Oh man, but this. Harold, what you're doing is literally the opposite of what Rox wanted. This is so... This frustrates me. This could be very interesting to see. I can't wait to see what happens... I can't wait to see what happens when we get back to... Because Ragnarok... Let's be real. We all know this. Ragnarok is the current generation's God Valley. And Loki is going to do... What Loki is doing is he's making up for his father's mistake. And that's why Blackbeard making it to Elbaf is so significant. And Loki fighting alongside Blackbeard is so significant in all, and really important in all this. Because remember, Loki wanted to fight alongside Rox and travel the world with Rox. And not only that, Rox's best friend was... One of his best friends was Harold. Well, Harold considered Rox one of his best friends. And I feel like Loki's going to be able to make up for his father's sins. And also, do what he always wanted to do by fighting alongside Blackbeard. And I feel like part of it is also... Part of me feels like he's going to kind of get what he wants. Because he did mention... Remember what he said in this chapter as well. That he thought that Rox was Joy Boy. Well, or Nika. Well, Nika is Luffy. So I feel like Loki fighting alongside Luffy and Blackbeard is just gonna be... It's just gonna feel so right. This will feel so correct. I really feel like that's where it's heading. And then obviously we got the Shanks versus Shamrock content that's coming. That I swear that better be coming. That better. we need to see that, period. And obviously, well, Shanks, and especially like what we're seeing here anyway, because Shanks was raised by Roger, and also Ace is in here because obviously Ace is dead. I feel like Shanks is representing Roger in this situation for this generation. That's what it is kind of giving, isn't it? And then obviously Kobe is representing Garp. And then Dragon's just gotta come because Dragon was there at God Valley, period. He has to come just for that reason alone. And also for my own satisfaction. And I want to see Sabo because I love Sabo. And also the members of the Revolutionary Army, just, you know, they got business anyway. So I really want to see it. I do. There's so much potential for Ragnarok. There's so much potential. And dude, if we get Buggy there, I will lose my goddamn shit. I will. But anyways, I'm very curious what you guys think about the situation here. Especially with what Loki was saying, what Loki calling Rox Nika, and also not only that, and like, does that kind of solidify for you guys, like it does for me, that, you know, the key that we're gonna see Loki fight alongside Blackbeard and Luffy, which I think we've all kind of thought. And and also, do you guys kind of think this is what I think I've been theorizing for a long time now, is that I think the key to breaking the curse is going to be Nika's Drums of Liberation. I just got this feeling that the Drums of Liberation will be the key. But also, what do you think about what Harold did? Harold's a fucking retard for that shit. He is stupid. Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you go against everything that Rox told you to do? That's fucking stupid. Oh my god. But boy, does it explain how Imu got control of him. Oh my god, Harold's fucking retarded. Holy shit. And what do you guys think about Shanks being raised by Roger? Like, just that irony, man. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more One Piece content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee. Purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All of that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. So next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.